Ways to pick yourself up after a major failure. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Polly Mwangi. We all face failure at one point or another, whether it is at work, in our personal lives, relationships. You might have experienced a major failure. Finding the strength to move forward or to move on can be the most difficult part of the process. But I'm here to tell you that after you have failed, or you are there, you have been looking for a job, for work, for a while, or even trying to improve your business, there are several things you can do. And that is what I want us to look at. The first thing is to develop your personal resilience statement. You must be your number one person that gives yourself that energy to move on. Gain perspective and build personal resilience by asking yourself several questions. What was outside of my control? There are certain things when we fail that are outside of our control. Therefore, there is nothing you can do about those things that are out of your control. What was within my control? What could I have done to improve the outcome? What lessons did I learn? I have talked a lot in this channel about learning from failure, from people who failed, because you will learn what not to do. If you have failed in the past, you will learn what not to repeat in future. From there, turn your answers into powerful thought process and actionable behavior that you leverage down the road. The next time you are faced with such an experience, this is what you will do. And I'm not saying things that I haven't done. At the end of last year, I had applied for many jobs. I got invited for interviews, but none of the jobs materialized. I realized I had to do things differently. You cannot do the same thing and expect different results. So as we were setting goals for the new year, I knew I had to do things differently. And that's why I'm talking about doing things differently. Getting a resilience statement. What is it I have control of? What is it I don't have control of? So look back at how you did it before. You must have succeeded in different things. You went to school, you succeeded in your exams. You got a first job and you did it so well. So look back and how you did it before and start all over again. What learning have you gained from past experiences that you can apply in the current situation? What motivated you? So view failure as part of the learning process. You didn't fail. You learned something new. So when you begin to see failure as part of your learning process, it opens your eyes and you see opportunities. With every failure, there is an opportunity to turn around. You must not miss that opportunity while wallowing in that grief. It's important to see some light at the end of the tunnel. When I was thinking about how I had failed to secure these jobs, that's when I started thinking of different things, of the freelance space. I have always wanted to work from the comfort of my house. And that's what I started focusing on. I started forgetting what I had missed last year in 2023 because that was gone. The year had ended. We had a new year, a new chapter. So what could I do differently? And that's when I signed up with Upwork, a freelancing space. And I can say I have done better than keeping on applying for different jobs. So remember that an action failed not you. You didn't fail. It's a relationship that failed. It's the job that failed. It's the business that failed. But you are still there. You are studying. And you can wake up and do something else or something different. So experiencing a major failure comes with some emotional turmoil, often combined with judging ourselves. Don't judge yourself harshly. The first step to come out of it is to acknowledge it is not you that failed, but an action, an activity. Something failed, but not you. It can feel uncomfortable, but instead of blaming yourself, ask yourself the kind of actions you could take right now from where you are. Lastly, keep believing in yourself and your abilities. The reason I keep telling you, learn new skills, train yourself for success. You have just faced a major failure. The world seems bleak, but how do you move forward? There are several keys, but it usually starts with remembering to still believe in yourself and your abilities. Yes, that was a setback, but you are still just as talented and just knowledgeable as before, maybe even more, because you have learned several things out of that setback. So you must keep believing in yourself and your abilities, and must have this affirmation statement that you can do this. I can do this. So maybe this wasn't the right situation for you. Have you ever thought of that when you lost that job? Maybe it wasn't the right job for you. Maybe it wasn't the right relationship for you. Maybe change was necessary. So believe and then restart all over again. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, to share, to comment, and if you're new, kindly subscribe to my channel so you get notified anytime we post such content. Thank you and see you in my next video.